What if I told you that right now, silently, your liver could be crying for help, and you wouldn't even feel it? That you might be doing everything right, but still damaging the one organ responsible for over 500 essential functions in your body? Here's a question no one ever asks, but you should. What if the secret to better energy, sharper focus, smoother digestion, a better sex life, and even a flatter belly starts with your liver? And more surprisingly, what if the solution wasn't a medicine, or a detox scam, or a strict diet, but something as simple as a drink you can make in under 2 minutes? You're about to discover the truth about liver regeneration that most people don't even know they need. And I promise, it's not what you think. Stick around, because in this video, I'll show you 9 powerful drinks backed by real science that don't just support liver health. They kickstart regeneration, reduce fat buildup, and can help you feel the difference in just days. And before we get to the last one, I'll reveal something that could change the way you look at food and drinks forever. But before we jump in, hit that subscribe button. If you care about your body, your energy, your longevity, and yes, your bedroom performance, this channel will help you take control of your health one smart move at a time. Let's get into it. We tend to think of the liver as just another organ, like the stomach or kidneys. But your liver is so much more than that. It's your body's main detox lab. It's like the head scientist working around the clock to filter out toxins, metabolize fats, balance your hormones, and help your body absorb the nutrients you're feeding it. But what happens when this system starts to break down? When you overload it with sugar, alcohol, processed fats, or even just chronic stress? You don't always feel it right away. Liver damage creeps in silently. You may feel a bit more tired. Maybe your digestion's off, your skin looks dull, your libido is dipping, and your energy just isn't what it used to be. And most people chalk it up to age. But science says otherwise. A fatty, overworked liver isn't just a problem. It's a silent epidemic. And if left unchecked, it can lead to serious problems like insulin resistance, cardiovascular issues, low testosterone levels, and even liver failure. Here's the good news. The liver is the only organ in your body that can regenerate itself. That's right. Even if it's been damaged, if you give it the right support, it can rebuild and come back stronger. But here's the catch. The right support isn't found in expensive detox kits or restrictive diets. It starts with what you drink. That's where the first of these 9 super drinks comes in, and it's probably already in your kitchen. Imagine this. Every time you sip it, your liver begins to flush out excess fat. Your bile production improves, and your metabolism starts to reset. This isn't hype. It's real, observable science. So let me ask you this. What's the first drink that comes to mind when you think about liver health? If you're thinking about lemon water, you're onto something. But there's a twist you probably haven't heard. Because while lemon water is great, when combined with warm water on an empty stomach, it triggers something called thermogenesis. This effect, proven in multiple studies, slightly raises your body's temperature and activates enzymes in the liver to start processing fats more efficiently. It's not just about vitamin C. It's about the synergy of compounds like citric acid and D-limonene, which help stimulate liver detox pathways. But here's what most people miss. If you squeeze lemon into cold water and chug it randomly during the day, you lose most of the benefit. Timing matters, temperature matters, sequence matters. Next up is a drink so simple, you've probably ignored it your entire life, but it's one of the most powerful natural liver tonics ever studied. I'm talking about beetroot juice. Not the canned stuff, not the sugary beet smoothies. Raw beetroot juice. Why? Beets are rich in something called betalains, powerful antioxidants with anti-inflammatory properties. In studies, betalains have been shown to reduce oxidative stress in the liver and stimulate the production of detox enzymes like glutathione. One study published in the journal Nutrition and Metabolism found that regular beetroot juice consumption significantly improved markers of liver function in individuals with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. But there's more. Beets are also high in dietary nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide in the body. That means improved blood flow, not just to the liver, but throughout the entire body. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reach your vital organs. And yes, that includes the prostate and your reproductive system. So, if you're wondering whether drinking beet juice regularly could also enhance your sexual performance and stamina, the answer is a resounding yes. Now, have you ever heard of the connection between your gut and your liver? It's called the gut-liver axis, and it's one of the most overlooked keys to total body health. When your gut is inflamed, your liver takes the hit. And one drink helps calm that entire system down while supporting your liver in a unique way. Enter dandelion tea. Yeah, the same dandelion people try to get rid of in their lawns. It's been used in herbal medicine for centuries, and modern science is catching up. Dandelion root contains compounds like taraxesterol and inulin, which not only stimulate bile flow, but also support the friendly bacteria in your gut. Bile isn't just for digesting fat. It helps carry toxins out of your liver and into your digestive tract so you can eliminate them naturally. The amazing part? One study in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology showed that dandelion extract reduced liver fat and inflammation markers in just a few weeks. Think about that. Just by sipping a cup of this mildly bitter tea once a day, you could be turning your liver into a fat-burning, toxin-clearing machine. But I know what you're thinking. These all sound nice, but how long until I actually feel a difference? That's the golden question. And the answer is, it depends on consistency. You wouldn't expect a six-pack from one workout, right? But just like exercise, the right drinks create compounding effects. And once your liver starts performing at its peak, the changes are hard to ignore. You might notice your skin looks brighter, you're sleeping better, you're digesting food without bloating, your energy is up, even your mood lifts. And there's another drink most people overlook that could amplify these effects even more. It's not exotic, it's not expensive, it's green tea. But not just any green tea. You want organic, preferably matcha if possible, because it's the highest in EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, the compound responsible for many of green tea's benefits. What's the connection to your liver? EGCG has been studied for its powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. One review in Liver International showed that green tea extract reduced liver enzymes, liver fat accumulation, and even fibrosis in people with early liver damage. But again, there's a trick. You want to drink it between meals, not with meals. Why? Because EGCG absorption is maximized on an empty stomach. And to avoid overwhelming your system with caffeine, drink it earlier in the day. Now, while you're sipping your green tea or beet juice, here's something to think about. Why are these drinks so effective, while others, like sugary smoothies or even fruit juices, can actually harm your liver? It's because most people don't realize how easy it is to overwhelm the liver with fructose. Unlike glucose, which every cell in your body can use, fructose is metabolized almost entirely in the liver, and too much of it turns directly into fat. So when you're drinking orange juice thinking it's healthy, your liver is quietly converting that sugar into stored fat, and over time that builds up as hepatic fat. That's why fruit juice, even 100% juice, isn't the answer. It's about supporting the liver, not burdening it. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly thought about your liver? Most people don't until it's too late. But if you're still watching this, you're not like most people. You're curious, you care, and you're about to learn how to turn that care into action with just a few smart choices. We've already covered 4 of the 9 drinks, and each one builds on the last. But there's a reason I saved the next ones for what comes next. They're powerful, underestimated, and they could completely change the way your body processes fat, fights inflammation, and performs across every system, from your digestion to your brain to your testosterone levels. It's always like this. At first, it seems silly. A little pain, a change in your tests, insomnia that comes and goes, but suddenly, it becomes routine. And when you finally seek help, it's already harder. But what if you could act before it gets to that point? A natural, effective, and safe solution is within your reach, and it has already helped thousands of people who were in your shoes. The difference? They decided to act. Do the same now. See the pinned comment before this opportunity disappears. All right, let's keep going, because this is where it starts to get really interesting. We've already looked at some amazing drinks that kickstart liver regeneration, reduce fat accumulation, and support your whole system. But now, we're stepping into territory that most people overlook. The next drinks are subtle but powerful. And one of them? It's probably sitting in your kitchen right now, completely ignored. Let's talk about coffee. Yup, coffee. Now before you think, wait, isn't that bad for the liver? Listen to this. Study after study has confirmed that regular, moderate coffee consumption is actually linked to lower risks of liver disease, including cirrhosis and even liver cancer. In fact, research published in the journal Hepatology found that people who drank at least 2 cups of coffee a day had significantly healthier liver enzyme levels than non-drinkers. The magic? It's in compounds like cafestol and kowal, natural antioxidants found in coffee that reduce liver inflammation and boost levels of glutathione, your liver's most powerful detox enzyme. But there's a catch. You've got to drink it black, or at least minimize added sugars and artificial creamers. Those additives cancel out the benefits and throw your liver back into defense mode. Now, I know not everyone is into coffee. That's fine, because the next drink on the list might surprise you even more. It's a spice-infused drink, and it's so effective that researchers are studying it for its potential to reverse fatty liver disease entirely. I'm talking about turmeric tea. This golden drink is made with curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, which has been shown in multiple studies to reduce liver fat, oxidative stress, and inflammation. A randomized clinical trial published in Phytotherapy Research showed that just 500 milliliters of curcumin taken daily significantly reduced liver fat content in patients with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease within 8 weeks. That's incredible. But here's what most people get wrong. Curcumin is poorly absorbed on its own. To unlock its full power, you need 2 things: black pepper, which contains piperine and boosts absorption by up to 2,000%, and a bit of healthy fat, like coconut oil or almond milk. That combination turns a simple tea into a bioavailable powerhouse that doesn't just protect your liver, it actively helps it rebuild. Let's pause for a second and think about what we've covered so far. You've now got 6 drinks: lemon water, beetroot juice, dandelion tea, green tea, black coffee, and turmeric tea. Each one uniquely supports your liver through different mechanisms. Some flush out fat, others improve blood flow, some repair damage, while others enhance detox pathways. But what happens when you combine them? That's where the real magic begins. But before we go there, let me ask you a simple question. How often do you wake up feeling refreshed, not just awake, but actually energized, mentally clear, and physically light? If the answer is rarely or never, that's a sign your liver might be underperforming. Remember, your liver works hardest at night. That's when your body does its deepest repair and detox. So if you're waking up groggy, foggy, or bloated, your liver didn't get to finish its job. And one drink can make all the difference when taken before bed. It's called chamomile tea. Now, I know what you're thinking. Chamomile? Isn't that just for sleep? Yes, it's great for winding down. But what most people don't realize is that chamomile is also a powerful anti-inflammatory. It helps lower cortisol, your body's stress hormone, which, when chronically elevated, can contribute to liver inflammation and fat accumulation. It also has mild diuretic properties, helping your body eliminate excess fluids and toxins overnight. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Chamomile also supports glycine production, a key amino acid your liver uses to produce glutathione. That means it not only relaxes you, it helps your liver recharge while you sleep. A relaxed body equals a more effective detox process. Imagine combining the power of turmeric in the evening and chamomile right before bed. You're giving your liver everything it needs to flush out toxins, reduce fat, and regenerate while you sleep. Still with me? Because this next one might be the most underrated of them all. You've probably walked past it in the grocery store without a second glance. But if you've ever felt bloated, sluggish, or like your digestion just isn't quite right, this one drink might be your liver's best friend: cucumber and mint water. Sounds too simple, right? But simplicity is where nature hides its genius. Cucumbers are packed with hydration and silica, a compound that supports connective tissue and skin, but also plays a role in metabolic detox. Mint, on the other hand, stimulates bile production and soothes the stomach lining, which can reduce the burden on your liver during digestion. Even more powerful, the combination helps flush out excess water and sodium, relieving the liver of some of its filtration load. And it's incredibly refreshing, which makes it easy to drink more water, another crucial factor in supporting liver health. You see, most people are chronically dehydrated. That means their blood becomes thicker, their liver works harder to process toxins, and fat metabolism slows down. Just by drinking more structured water, water infused with ingredients like cucumber, mint, lemon, or ginger, you help your liver do its job faster and more efficiently. So now we've got 8 powerful drinks, each one with a role to play, each one supported by science. And yet the most powerful one of all is the one almost nobody talks about. It doesn't come in a bottle. It doesn't taste sweet. But when you drink it, everything changes. Ready? It's water. Just plain water. You might be tempted to skip this one because it seems too obvious, but I want you to hear me out. Your liver is a water-hungry organ. Every single metabolic function it performs, from filtering blood to breaking down fat to detoxifying chemicals, requires water. If you're not drinking enough, your liver is forced to pull water from your bloodstream and other tissues, slowing everything down. And dehydration, even mild, can reduce your liver's detox power by up to 50%. Now here's the kicker. Most people confuse thirst for hunger, so they eat more, burdening the liver even further. Just by increasing your water intake, you reduce that burden, improve digestion, balance hormones, and give your liver the hydration it desperately needs to regenerate. But how much is enough? The old 8 glasses a day advice is outdated. Instead, aim for half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 180 pounds, that's 90 ounces of water per day. Add in a few of the other drinks we talked about, and your liver will thank you in ways you can actually feel. More energy, clearer skin, easier fat loss, better sleep, stronger immunity, improved mood, and yes, better performance in every area of life, including the bedroom. You don't need a prescription for these benefits. You don't need to overhaul your life. You just need to make better choices, starting with what you drink. And right now, you've got all the tools. 9 drinks that are simple, proven, and powerful. But information means nothing without action. So here's what I want you to do. Pick one, just one. Make it part of your daily routine this week. Then add another and another. Before long, your liver will be running at full capacity, and you'll feel it from the inside out. And the best part, these changes are permanent, as long as you stay consistent. So let me ask you, are you ready to take your health into your own hands, one sip at a time? Because your liver isn't just filtering toxins. It's fueling your energy, balancing your hormones, protecting your brain, and shaping how you age. The better you treat it, the better it treats you. You've got the knowledge. Now all that's left is to take the first step.